Hey, Zay, a couple of things for you. First off, with Franz, what have you seen from him so far? How has he elevated his game from last year?
Man, his jump shot, his leadership, and just Franz's tenacity, is willing to never give up. I think that's Franz's number one thing about him is that he plays hard every time he steps on the floor, and a lot of us, even me, can learn a lot from that because just the value he brings to a team, his versatility, everything he can do. He worked on his game in the offseason, obviously. His touch, his ball handling, his defense, like what's not to like about the guy. He's 6'10" and can move around like a guard. He's getting better each year, and he's only a sophomore, so his ceiling is very high.
And then how different is this team and in what ways? Obviously, you're losing Teskey and Xavier. What's the style of play and how much has it changed?
Uh, I would say there's more playmakers. X did a tremendous job leading the offense last year and creating plays for others. But this year it's kind of different. Without you lose a guy like that, Mike's not as like Mike doesn't like. We're not gonna sit here and say Mike can pass the ball like Xavier Simpson because that'd be a lie. But Mike brings other things to the team. He can shoot. He can score. He's a leader. He has a lot of experience and with a point guard like that, you can go a long way because, he leads the team. So other than that, Teskey leaving, got a freshman big man coming in. He's learning a lot. Austin Davis has really challenged him every day. Jaron Falls is challenging him. Brandon Johns challenging him. A lot of young guys are being challenged right now. This is about the time where, guys can be either in their head or all about the team. And I think a lot of our young guys are doing very well right now, actually, because I can compare myself to when I was a freshman around this time, and I was so confused on what was going on. And just to see how they're catching up on, like I said, rotations and stuff like that is going to be huge. It's going to be huge for us because we can trust them putting them in the game. And style of play, like I said, it's going to be multiple guys bring the ball up the floor. Multiple guys can start a play. Multiple guys can guard any position. So that's going to be huge for us.
Thanks, Isaiah.
Next question comes from Daniel Dash.
As I appreciate your time. You touched on losing Xavier and John. I'm curious, has that forced you into more of a leadership role? And if you would say it has, how have you taken it upon yourself to be more of a leader?
Yeah, you lose, like I said, you lose a captain like Xavier Simpson. There is no captain, I think, in college basketball that was like Xavier Simpson. He was very, very vocal. He will not shy away from letting you know that you either did something wrong or you did something great. That was a good thing about Xavier. And Teskey, well, like I said, he wasn't the most vocal leader, but he'd sit back and he'd be like that caretaker type guy. He'll pull you to the side after you did something and either congratulate you or say you need to tweak this a little bit and do a little bit better. But yeah, that's obviously them two leaving has pushed me in more to a leadership role. And I've been, just kind of trying to find my balance of what kind of leader I want to be. I've been more vocal and I'm taking what John Teskey does. So I feel like I said earlier, using both of their like leadership styles is trying to turn myself to an ultimate leader.
Next question comes from James Hawkins with the Detroit News.
Yeah, I appreciate your time. A couple questions. First off, I saw that you were working with Michael Lancaster again this offseason. I guess what areas of your game were you focusing on in those workouts?
This was obviously like ball handling with Micah and footwork. I wanted to get my quicker first step, get my footwork down, and it comes like it's really hard. Like it was like you watch some of his drills and stuff is really challenging, but that's the thing. That's why I keep going back to him because he always challenges me. He always has something that I cannot do, and it was hard for me to say that I couldn't do it, but then I would go back and just work on it, and I'd come back and just show him how much I've been working on it. And my footwork, like by me failing with this footwork stuff, it made my feet quicker. So that was just something that I was really focused on, was getting quicker feet.
Right. And then last month when we talked to you, a lot of it was about you staying healthy. I guess how much did the frustration of going through what you went through last season maybe serve as motivation or fuel through this offseason and preseason and maybe show what you're fully capable of this year?
Yeah, that's definitely something that I have to keep telling myself is I really don't have to come out here and do the most and just try to show the world who I am. That will come as it goes. Let the game come to me, as Coach Howard tells me, and control the controllables. I can't control that I missed last season, and all I can do is focus on leading this team this year. So I feel like if I do that, everybody will shine, and we want to win championships here.